ready to sing some songs with us today?
Yes, I am. Let's do it.
Stand up and shout it if you love my Jesus. Stand up and shout it if you love my Lord. Oh, I want to know. Oh, I want to know. Do you love my Lord? Sit down and whisper if you love my Jesus. Sit down and whisper if you love my Lord. Oh, I want to know. Oh, I want to know. Do you love my Lord? Tell everybody that you love my Jesus. Tell everybody that you love my Lord. Oh, they need to know. Oh, they need to know that you love my Lord. All right, let's do Peace Like a River next. You ready?
Peace, man. Peace.
All right, let's go. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul, not my shoe. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul, not my shoe.
I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul, not my shoe. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul, not my shoe. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul, not my shoe. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul, not my shoe. I've got peace like a river. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got love like an ocean in my soul, not my shoe. I've got peace like a river. Got joy like a fountain. I've got love like an ocean in my soul, not my shoe. Whew. Good one. Get the heart rate going just a little bit.
All right, we've got a new one. I know a lot of you guys know it, so you're going to do great. This one is the King of the Jungle. Ready?
George?
George?
Is George King of the Jungle?
Who's the king of that jungle? Who's the king of that sea? Walla, walla, walla. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I'll tell you.
J-E-S-U-S!
Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the jungle and the sea. Walla, walla, walla. You want to do it one more time?
I need to, yes.
Let's sing it one more time.
All right.
Who's the king of the jungle? Who's the king of the sea? Walla, walla, walla. Who's the king of the universe? And who's the king of me? I'll tell you.
J-E-S-U-S!
Yes, he's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the jungle and the sea. Walla, walla, walla.
Nailed it.
All right, Mr. James, before we get into our experiment today, I have a question for you, okay?
Okay.
Hold on just a second. I got to get something to
Okay.
ask you about
I'm
it.
gonna
Okay?
hold on. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, they're great.
They smell so good. Do you guys like marshmallows? I like marshmallows. I like to eat marshmallows just straight out of the bag. I like to eat marshmallows roasted. I like to make marshmallows slow cooked. How do you like to eat your marshmallows?
And hot chocolate too.
Oh, I like to put my marshmallows in hot chocolate also. Yum. Wasn't really thinking about that because it's a little warm outside. But, you know, I was kind of thinking about like roasting marshmallows. Do you like to roast your marshmallows, Mr. James?
Yes.
Do you like them like burned on the outside or like a slow roast?
The slow roast with a little bit of brown, not black, drippy off of the stick.
Nice. How do you like to cook your marshmallows? Sweet. All right, let's take a look at our experiment today. We get to use marshmallows.
Yeah.
Our science experiment today is marshmallow madness. We need some chocolate candy bars, some marshmallows, and some graham crackers. Mr. James, I don't think that's going to work.
I don't get it. Come on, fire.
Daniel,
Mom.
How do you like to roast your marshmallows?
Perfectly.
Nathan, how do you like your marshmallows roasted?
Golden brown.
Mr. James?
Not so perfectly. Golden brown. Nice and gooey on the inside. Just about toasty on the outside. Wouldn't you say?
Almost done.
Almost done.
Just a little more.
Okay, I've got my marshmallows here. I'm going to take one marshmallow and I'm going to put it on a paper plate. And I'm going to put my marshmallow inside the microwave.
Ooh.
Now, don't try this at home. Or try this at home and send me your video. I want to see. Let's go. We're going to cook our microwave. We're going to cook our marshmallow for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. Mr. James, can you get a good video of that? Let's watch. Oh dear. It's expanding.
Glad this isn't our microwave. We can edit that out, right? Bring it down a little bit. There we go.
Whoa! The marshmallow's really grown. I think this is a really strong microwave. Maybe only a minute is all we need.
No, let's go for more. How much time we got left?
20 more
seconds.
seconds.
Oh no, we're doing it. We're going all the gusto. Death and destruction to the marshmallow.
Let's take a look. Whoa! Look at our marshmallow. It grew in that microwave. Made the water and fat and other molecules that are inside vibrate. And the faster they vibrated, the hotter it got, the more they expanded. This marshmallow was cooked from the inside out. So, Mr. James, you want some graham cracker and candy bar for your marshmallows?
Yummy!
To make a s'more?
Whoa! Look at
So,
that.
the graham crackers and candy bar aren't really part of the experiment. They're just yummy. That sure was a pretty sweet experiment, don't you think?
Sweet, yeah.
Let's sing some songs here before we get into our Bible story, okay?
Sounds great.
All right, we're going to start with Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus.
He was kind of a wee little man, wasn't
Zacchaeus. There we go. That's about right.
he? You're going to sing from down
Yeah.
there?
I'm getting into the song.
Okay, here we go. Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down from there, for I'm going to your house today, for I'm going to your house today. Maybe that's a little hint into our Bible stories today. What do you think?
It's kind of more than a little hint, Miss Leah. It's a really big hint.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, say amen.
Amen.
If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three.
Amen.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. Excellent. Our Bible story today is coming from the New Testament.
The new,
so
not the
before
old.
we get into it, how about we sing the books of the New Testament together,
Let's do
okay?
it.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts and letters to the Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians and Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd
Timothy,
Titus and Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd and 3rd John, Jude and Revelation.
Today we have the story of Zacchaeus, taken from the book of Luke, chapter 19, verses 1 through 9. We're going to read this storybook of Zacchaeus that has been written by Victoria Kovacs and illustrated by David Riley. Zacchaeus is a chief tax collector. He is very wealthy. One day, Jesus goes to Jericho. A crowd gathers to see him. Zacchaeus tries to see Jesus too. Zacchaeus, however, is short. He cannot see Jesus, so he climbs a sycamore tree so he can see over everyone. Jesus stops at the tree. Zacchaeus, hurry! Come down, because I have to stay at your house today, Jesus says. Zacchaeus welcomes Jesus joyfully, but some people are mad. Jesus has gone to be the guest of a sinner, they mutter. But Zacchaeus tells Jesus, I will give half of all I own to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone, I will pay him back 4 times as much. Jesus says, I came to find and save people who are lost. Salvation has come to this house today. Taken from Luke chapter 19, verses 1 through 9.
So in our experiment today, we cooked those marshmallows a couple of ways, didn't we? We showed cooking them on the fire pit. I bet you guys have done that before, roasted marshmallows so that you could have some s'mores. And we also cooked our marshmallows in the microwave. Now, microwaves, they make the molecules inside of the food, the water and the fat and other molecules in there, vibrate together. And that's why they get hot from the inside out. And when we roasted the marshmallows out on the fire pit, they got cooked from the outside in. Zacchaeus, in our Bible story today, he was changed from the inside out. Jesus came to save the sinners, Zacchaeus being one of them, and he made the decision to change. He changed his heart, and then he showed that in a physical action by giving half of everything he owed to the poor. In 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18, it says, we all show the Lord's glory, and we are being changed to be like him. This change in us brings more and more glory, and it comes from the Lord. We want to be changed to be like the Lord more and more every day. Mr. James, you want to come sing a song with me?
Yes, I do. Which side? This feels weird. Like it's the opposite side of what we normally are. But okay.
Let's close with a song, okay?
Oh, okay. Didn't mean to throw your wheels off, but I guess I did.
I'm happy today, oh yes, I'm happy today. In Jesus Christ, I'm happy today because he's taken all my sins away. And that's why I'm happy today.
Have a great week!
Have a great week.
Have a great week. That's what you were going to say, right?
It is.
Have a great week.